welcome to Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, final year for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. Won by Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. The pass set it all up.
Contact on the drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Thompson. Green. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Nice pass to set things up. Throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To Hield. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Bagley. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Sets him up. Fox across the timeline. Up by 3. Deep left corner. Buddy Hield to Fox. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Kevin Durant has it. Down low Thompson. Cruises inside for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Fox into the front court. Leads 3. Buddy Hield to Fox. Here comes the screen. Fox defended by Steph Curry. Trying to cash in. The jumper's off the mark. Durant with the basketball up top. They're down 3. To Curry. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Durant across the timeline. They trail by 1. Curling inside. Kevin Durant. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Randolph. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Durant with the basketball up top. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in what's been a fast-moving opening quarter. has a chance. Durant can't get that one to go. Healed, defended by Cousins. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Durant across the timeline. Down 3. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
20-footer at the buzzer. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. The first quarter's complete. The Kings are out in front. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only one quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
Both teams are on fire, but speaking of competitive juices, one of the beautiful things that we heard during the timeout, in a team huddle, you heard multiple voices that weren't the coach saying how much more they needed to fight in order to win this game. Oh, trust me, the intensity level is going to pick up a couple of notches.
And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Livingston to Thompson. Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Golden State to Thompson. Durant. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Livingston to Durant. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 5. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Thompson to Durant. Thompson to Durant. Shot clock winding down. Count the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for Golden State.
Fox matched up with the 2-time MVP. Not that time. 3 titles in 4 years. New arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant, who have 35 Media, his own media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala investing in E-Game Sports. They're able to leverage the business outside the business of sport, which is why I think they'll stay around in the Silicon Valley for a very long time.
Fox with it. Down a point. To Hield. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. Curry. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Thompson. To Durant. Fires the 3. Well defended. Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. Sizing up the defense. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
And Cousins throwing it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Goes to the left side. Hield matched up with Durant. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Short jumper won't go down.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To Curry. Shot clock winding down. Durant to Thompson. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Time to shuffle things up.
Subbing in for Sacramento, number 3.
That misses with a second to go. First half comes to an end. It's the Kings with the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Kings are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings. The Warriors are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game trap. Field goals.
It doesn't seem fair to nitpick either team's first half performance, particularly when you consider how well each team shot the ball. In a variety of ways, these guys are battling back and forth offensively. It's made for an interesting game.
Player of the half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Curry with the ball. To Thompson. Curry to Durant. Gets it in the left corner. Curry to Durant. Thompson. Tough shot. He hits.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Buddy Hield to Bagley. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Here's Curry with it up top. Our score all even in this third quarter. Green to Durant. To Thompson. Here's Durant for two. Deep two there, won't go. To Fox. Bagley. Warriors have the basketball. Green to Curry. Deep left corner. Durant to Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Oh, he can't connect. Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Bogdanovich, defended by Draymond Green. To Fox. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Green to Durant. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim, short. Fox across the timeline. His group now down 2. The screen sets him up for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Steph at the controls to Durant. Probing the defense. Durant. Buddy Hield to Fox. Screen coming. Fox sizing up Draymond Green. To Hield. From long range. Hield forced that one. No good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Curry gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for Golden State, number 34, Sean Livingston.
To Hield. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. For 3. He was all over him. Livingston across the timeline. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Hield. Beyond the arc for 3. Not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Footer at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. No separation so far. It's all even. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
De'Aaron Fox. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fox into the front court. All even here in the fourth. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Bojan Bogdanovic. Curry to Thompson. Curry to Green. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Here comes the screen to Fox. Steph Curry with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Five to shoot for Golden State. Willie Cauley-Stein. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
You're going to see the best players make in-game adjustments on the fly. The intellect of some of these superstars is off the charts. Your ability to adapt and move forward as quickly as possible in the most efficient manner will determine whether you win this game or not.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Driving right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Fox with it. His guys down 3. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. It's Curry controlling the offense. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough 2s, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
To Fox. Goes to the right side. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. The shot clock expires. Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Curry. Rebounds brought down by Cauley-Stein. Into the front court, it's Fox. The deficit now up to 5. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. Curry has it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Healed, guarded by Klay Thompson. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Curry with the basketball. Up 6. Durant to Curry. And they'll get it down to Thompson.
but you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Now the stoppage and an intentional foul means free throws coming with a little over 30 seconds to go.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Fox takes aim at Steph Curry. To Hield. To Fox. Buddy Hield. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors put together a nice win here today. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. The Kings didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Three-point shooting. Player of the game.
Steph Curry put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.